Hey everybody, it's GreyJ Gamer here. We are playing Divinity Original Sin 2, the Definitive Edition. It came out originally for the PS4 and PC. We're playing it on the PS5. Let's jump into some story action. Single player, we're going to do Tactician mode. Regular, Tactician mode, bring it on. Combat is demanding and your foes are devious and observant. For every surprise you spring, they will respond with 2 of their own. Not for the faint of heart. Are you sure you want to start a game in Tactician mode? Fights in this mode will be especially challenging. You cannot change this setting once the game starts. Except... Final warning. There will be no changing your game's difficulty after this. Are you sure you want to continue in Tactician mode? Yes, we're here for the challenge. Alright, so here is the character creation screen, and here's the beautiful red prince, looking very dapper for sure. There are 6 origin characters that we can play in this game, each with their own backstory and dialogue options. They're all great characters. But we are going to do a custom character, and we're going to go ahead and show you guys all of the origin story, so you can have the backstory for all the characters, because we will run into these characters in the game, and we will also bring a few with us as we play through this game. So we'll go ahead and start out with the first one, the Red Prince. Here's his origin story.
Famed, of course, for my unique red skin and unparalleled skills as a general of the House of War, I, the Red Prince, was raised within the vast palaces of the fabled Forbidden City. I was destined to become the next emperor. But my ambitions suffered a bit of a setback when I fell from grace for cavorting with demons. Now, I'm exiled and hunted by assassins. But I assure you, I remain undaunted and as determined as ever to claim my rightful throne.
Alright, he is really cool. We really like the Red Prince. And I just want to say, this game's over 6 years old, and just look at the detail. Look how good the characters look. They did a great job on this game. Alright, now we have Sybil. Let's listen to her origin story.
I used to be a slave, kept under the thumb of the master, the bastard that made me hunt down my own kin. How did he do that, you ask? With the living scar you see on my cheek, this horror that takes no more than a song sung by Master Dearest to control my very thoughts. But now the tables have turned. I broke my shackles, and when I finally find him, I will make the Master sing a very different kind of song.
Okay. You like Sybil? Very cool. Ethan, let's hear your origin story, sir.
Once I was a crusader for the Divine Order. I pledged my life to Lucian the Divine. The war changed everything. He sent me to save the elves I grew up amongst. I arrived too late. Lucian ordered the use of death fog against the Black Ring, annihilating everyone I once knew in the process. Now I'm a mercenary killer, one of the infamous Lone Wolves. And my next target is none other than Lucian's own son.
Alright, how... You like Ethan, the human Ben Nez. Alright, now we have Beast, Dwarf. this.
Oh. I was just thinking about someone I used to know. My cousin, the Queen, in fact. A tyrant. I tried to stop her, but things don't always go according to plan. She cast me out to a forgotten island, and made short work of my allies, too. Lucky for me, I was able to commandeer a ship, and began a new life for myself, out on the high seas. Aye, but I hear that the Queen is at it again, and there's something darker behind her madcap schemes this time. If I don't stop her, I don't know who will.
Okay. Now we have, I think it's Loshi? I can never remember how to say her name. Let's see.
All my life I've been a performer, a musician, beloved and celebrated by all. But I have a secret. I'm also a playground for sprites and spirits and worse. The voice that rings inside me now is darker than any that came before. Almost caused a bunch of my fans to rip each other to pieces. But you can trust me. I've got this under control. Step 1. Find out who, or what, is trying to take control of my mind. Step 2. Make it sorry it ever tried.
And last but not least, Fane. Let's go.
Oh, don't stare. How would you look after eons in some ghastly crypt? Your people are rather prone to death. Mine are not. Yet when I emerged from my completely unjustified imprisonment, I found them gone. Our culture forgotten. Any trace of the world I knew all but obliterated. I must even hide my true face beneath an ever-shifting mask for fear you savages will attack me. That is how I wander this strange world. Trying to uncover the truth about a history you primitive people never even knew existed.
Kind of a thick skeleton, you know? Thick boy. But we are going to play a custom character. I think if you do your first playthrough, you should definitely do a custom character. I've played the game for maybe an hour or two, so I don't know that much about the game, but we are going to learn together. Let's go ahead and rename our character here. There we go, GreyJ Gamer. And we are going to be a human. For the class, we are going to be a conjurer. And let's go to the appearance. Let's zoom in on our guy. I have a beard, so we'll give him a beard. Let's see what we can find. Come on, show your face. Zoom back in. He's like got his chin inside of his armor. Alright, let's see hair. Alright, like that one. Skin color. Lots of different options here. We'll go with that one. Hair color. Kind of like that one. The beard. Oh, let's see. A little bit shorter of a beard here. There we go.
I'm ready. Meet your maker.
Nice try.
Greet the Reaper for me.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
Meet your maker.
Alright, we'll go with that. Attributes, intelligence, and constitution. I think we'll keep that as is. Combat abilities, summoning. Yes. Lore Master, we're going to take out of that. And we are going to go with Persuasion. This is going to be our main character. We're going to have him doing the talking, so we're going to have him be the persuasion, the personality of the team, for sure. So that's what we're going to do there. Skills, I'm going to keep the skills the same. I tend not to like mess with the with games like these that are so big. Mess with a lot of the different traits and stuff. You know, they try to start you off right. We're not going to do a pro run through or anything. Definitely not a pro, but we're going to try our best here. Alright, I think that's good. Talents. Pet Pal, we're going to go ahead and go with that. Thrifty gives you +1 to bartering. And Ingenious. Ingenious gives you 5% bonus critical chance and 10% extra critical multiplier. Now these are set automatically for whatever you pick, a human, dwarf, or undead character. So these are the human ones you can't change. You can change Pet Pal, but hey, Pet Pal is one of the best perks you can pick up in the game, so we are going to keep it. Tag, we get to pick 2 tags besides human and male. I think that we are going to go with a Mystic Soldier. So, trained in the order, obedience, and warfare, you know the difference between a latrine and a lieutenant. Mystic. Cracks in reality lead you to other times and places, some of the void, some of the gods. Your vision is not quite your own, but you can make use of it. So we're going to play like a very magical, concerned about the gods and the good and evil of the world soldier. Instrument, cello. We got to go with the Game of Thrones sound effect there. We can go ahead and look at some of these. Far Out Man increases the range of skills and scrolls by 2 meters. Does not affect melee and touch range skills. Ambidextrous reduces the cost of using grenades and scrolls by 1 AP when your offhand is free. Arrow Recovery gives you a 33% chance to recover a special arrow after shooting it. Combat Kid, once per combat if an enemy lands a fatal blow, Combat Kid will help you bounce back to life with 20% health. If you die and are resurrected in combat, Combat Kid will be available again. I'll let you guys see some of these. I'm not going to read all of them. Like I said, play this game. You have to. There's some really good elements to this game. It's really fun. A lot of replay value. Oops. I think we're going to go ahead and start the game with our character. We are ready to go. Yes, we're done.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared, and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead, I became part of their story.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry. The sedative will wear off soon enough. Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
So it wasn't a dream after all.
No, it was not. That opening scene is just amazing to me. It just looks so good. Basic movement. Welcome. Move your characters with the L stick. Okay, we got it. Played a game or two in our time. And we are going to be...
Not a very chatty fellow, are you?
Okay, we can't have that. Fine. We're going to be taking pretty much everything that we can possibly take in this game. You want to loot. It's a looter game, so hopefully you guys like that type of a game. And there is plenty to loot. A wooden block. Also, the game, most of the loot is procedurally generated, so it will change each time you play. Obviously, some things stay the same, like big items and stuff, but pretty much everything else, it'll change over time. And on the PS5, you just hold down the X button. It gives you a search to help you find some of the things in the map that you might not be able to see.
An animal sty? Freight or food?
Both.
Did you expect a needle?
Key.
Did you expect a needle?
I don't know why we thought something else would happen when I did that. Let's talk to the sheep.
Her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you balefully, her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin.
Ouch.
Fresh meat. Nice. Plump. Banded like a chicken's leg too.
Poke the sheep's belly, ample belly, with your toe. Remark that she's got more meat on her than you do. Yeah, we're more ready to eat you as if you're ready to eat us.
That may be so, but look at the flies. Ban wisdom. Flies know when a creature will die. And it's around your head they're buzzing, not mine.
Okay.
With two shakes of her stumpy tail, the sheep turns away from you to peruse her hay-filled manger.
Rude. Well, I guess if you have the pet pal perk, it'd be kind of bad if you ate the animals you talk to. So I guess we'll let her slide this time. Ooh, lots of food here. Well, didn't mean to really pick that up. And you just push square, and you can move things around. These little pressure plates here. Need to find something else to move this stool. Hopefully we can make it work. There we go. We're through. This game's big about elements, oil, fire, ice, water. Oh, this guy wants to talk to us down here.
Hey.
Himwer.
Hey, get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while. You in?
Let's say we're gonna turn our back. There's no way we're getting involved.
Suit yourself. But we're all in the same boat here, so to speak. I'll await your return.
We're a soldier, we're not letting prisoners out. There's a reason he's locked up and we're not. Alright, let's look at our character here. I think we picked up a knife, so we can at least equip that. Let's see if we got anything else. 2 physical armor shirt. Already looking nice. No rings. I definitely don't think we picked up a ring. Let's talk to the soldier.
The Magister Guard snorts and sniffles as he sleeps. You're almost impressed that one man can make such a phlegmy racket.
Shout at the guard.
What's happened? Oh, you the relief shift? Wait, you're no Magister. You're a sorcerer. What are you doing here, filthy scrounger? Choose your words carefully. My fists ache to meet a new face.
Let's use wits. Salute him and say, his superior sent you. He's to report to the upper deck. Ooh, it worked.
And it's about time too. The lads and lasses up there are getting lazy. Figures they'd send one of you sorcerers down. They can barely be chuffed to wiggle a single toe. Can't just leave the prisoner alone though. I heard he might be the one causing trouble upstairs.
Let's use our intelligence. Remark the sturdiness of the cell bars. The prisoner is not going anywhere. Ah, we needed 2. Okay.
If it's all the same, I think it's best he comes with me. Some offense intended. You hear that, Emoire? We're taking a walk.
So we passed the first check, but failed the second one. But I really didn't want to deal with that prisoner anyways. Bye, dude. Have fun.
Hurry it up, sorcerer. We haven't got all day.
No.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Dang. Oh, he's gonna attack me straight off? Okay. Alright, we're Conjure Incarnate. Conjure a personal elemental that matches the ground surface it's standing on. Your Incarnate can be buffed with infusions. Once you hit summoning ability level of 10, a Colossal Incarnate Champion will answer your summons. Okay. So we'll do oil. He's oil infused now. And we're going to do Elemental Totem. Target a ground surface and conjure a totem of the corresponding element. Each turn, this totem will fire a projectile at enemies in sight. Okay. So we have an oil guy. Let's get a fire totem. Was just on the edge of that fire, so it's a wood totem. Still does some damage. Alright, what's his attack? Fossil Strike, a giant rock filled with sticky oil that deals 9 to 10 earth damage. Creates an oil surface where it lands. Alright, let's throw it at him. Try not to hit me. And then let's go in for the attack. Not enough AP. Okay, let's just stay there for now.
There's one problem solved. A dead Magister. Somebody will have to take the
Jeez, he like exploded.
And it won't be me.
Okay. What else do we have? Shoot a volatile bolt that deals 6 to 7 of a random type and then creates a corresponding surface. I can't speak today. Didn't really do much damage. Oh, not enough AP. Okay, I guess that's over. Now, Incarnate attack. Scratches life away. Boom, he's gone. Oh, he's like dripping with oil. Some gold and a key. Nice. So we can go ahead and pull the lever. Oh, don't want that. Yes. Is there anything in here? No. So guys, I am a dad and a gamer. Unlocked. I'm definitely a casual gamer. I'm the type of person that typically plays a game for a couple hours and then quits. But you guys are going to keep me honest here. I'm going to play this to the end with your guys' help. And I hope throughout the series you'll get to know a little bit more about me, and I'll get to know a little bit more about you guys as well.
Empty.
Get some rest there. Nope. Trying to pick up stuff without using this little menu. I know it's kind of annoying since it comes up, takes up the whole screen. So fire makes acid turn into fire. And get out of here. And just look at that fire burn. Gotta wait for it to go away so we don't get our toesies burnt up.
Not the most elegant solution, was it?
No, but it got the job done. Deck of cards.
And I'm back where I started.
Yes, we are.
Nowhere to go but up.
Alright, well this is the tutorial deck, so we are done with this area for now. Let's go back up. Yes, we're sure. Let's get out of here. Journal updated.
Empty.
Now we're not going to take stuff unless it's worth money. So this it's worth 0. You see down next to the little weight, it's 0.5 weight and it's 0 money. So we're not going to take that. Same with the laboratory stuff. Didn't mean to do that. Take the lid. I like the Conjurer for this playthrough because I'm playing single player and the Conjurer lets you summon creatures so that you kind of feel like you have some buddies along with you.
Why, you're looking a bit more chipper. Yes.
Magister Cylon.
You snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself.
Take him into this.
There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
I always want to go with one of the unique options, so we're going to try to do that throughout this playthrough. We're always going to pick one of the unique options. So, soldier, give the Magister a quick salute and report for duty on the good ship. Mystic, say you had a long black dream about a ship sailing the river of the dead, but you're not dead, are you? Let's do Mystic. I don't think soldier makes sense. We're obviously a prisoner here.
No. You're alive, and you're having a conversation. You are on a ship, of course, but luckily for us both, we're merely sailing the plain old sea.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy.
She gave us that good medicine. I like too that in this game you can trade with pretty much anyone. A lemonade. That's some expensive lemonade, $52.
A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to sauce. For good.
Pull at the thing around your neck futilely. Demand to know why she collared you.
Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those sauce spells of yours? See what happens.
You recall great powers building inside you, the ones you commanded before your capture. Unleash them. Take this!
Surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
My, look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result. There you have it. See? The collar's function. It neuters you of sorts. Makes you unable to cast sauce. For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
Now let's take our leave.
I'll need
Alright guys, that wraps it up for episode 1 of Divinity Original Sins 2, the playthrough, Tactician mode. We will see you on the next one. Bye.